This is where the crash happened early Sunday morning. You can see this brick wall right behind me where the man crashed his car into it after the police chase. One resident was at Publix by Hand Middle School and said that they were racing down the road. This store made the transition a while ago, but they said that it is working out great. They got rid of their plastic bags and transitioned to paper bags and reusable bags that customers say are working out well. Investigations are still going on, and the Lexington County Fire Chief said that they should be completed within the next week. As the business grows around the world, rage rooms have become a smashing hit. They're pushing through the heat, training to cut your kids out of the school bus. 2 weeks ago, Benjamin Watson was playing in his favorite outdoor place, his sandbox. He was sitting right here in this spot when he saw the snake and ran to go tell his dad. Check out this tree behind me that is piercing through this family's home. Tonight, without a place to live, they're asking for help. The anniversary was back in July, but the museum is celebrating now by taking a look at South Carolina's hand in space exploration. A Camden family is without a home after a large tree fell into their roof Sunday morning. Ruben Tamayo and his wife Dolores Rollins were sitting in their kitchen when they heard the tree fall.
Sounded like a bomb hit the house.
The couple says they ran out in a panic.
We had to run out. We had to run out because it messed up inside the house too.
Check out this tree behind me that is piercing through this family's home. Tonight, without a place to live, they're asking for help.
I don't know what to do because we don't got no insurance, we don't got no money, we don't got nothing. And they told us to stay out of this trailer, and we don't know where to go.
We need help with it so bad. We're going nowhere to live. This is the only place we have.
A family in need of so much, but they turn to each other and their love as they find the silver lining.
We're grateful that we're still alive because it could have been worse.
In Camden, Chloe Rafferty, WIS News 10. Meet Ricardo Reyes and his service dog, Rucker. Reyes is a wounded warrior and suffers from PTSD after serving in Afghanistan. He's had Rucker for about 2 months now and says this dog has given him a new outlook on life. 20-year veteran Ricardo Reyes got his service dog 2 months ago.
Good boy!
And his life hasn't been the same since.
He's helped out tremendously.
After serving in the Marine Corps and the Army, Reyes realized that something needed to be done about his mental health.
The biggest part of my disability is the PTSD, anxiety, depression, with traumatic brain injury with slight memory loss.
But now he has someone to help him, his trusted service dog, Rucker.
It's been a real positive experience having him. Daddy boy. He's helping me get out of my house and get out of my head when I get to that dark place. And he calms me down, and I love him for it.
He got Rucker through Canines for Warriors, a non-profit organization that trains service dogs and pairs them with veterans who need them.
Canines for Warriors does a lot of good things for veterans and a lot of good things for dogs, especially getting them, rescuing them and getting them from the kill shelters.
Reyes recommends Canines for Warriors to all veterans in need and is thankful that they gave him Rucker.
He can tell exactly, how I'm feeling, and he's getting to know me better since we've been together for 2 months, and he's doing a really good job, and I really appreciate having him.
Reyes wants his story to be heard so other veterans can access the help that they may need. For more information, you can visit wistv.com. Reporting in studio, Chloe Rafferty, WIS News 10. Under the moonlight, the Force awakens with the gathering of Soda City Sabers. Instead of swords, these warriors use sabers from the movie Star Wars.
Some people think it's really cool, some people think it's kind of dorky, until they see it and then they think it's really cool.
As a member of Soda City Sabers, Phil Allison joins others in combat for weekly practices.
It is one of those things that I really enjoy, coming out and just being able to get away from the cares of work and family and day-to-day life.
They wield the force here at Irmo Community Park every Tuesday night as they prepare for competitions across the state. Members use fencing techniques, much like the fencing group that meets nearby. But instead of all that formal protection, they wear lacrosse gloves, motorcycle vests, and fencing masks. Under this mask is William Morris, a clinical assistant professor at the University of South Carolina. He calls himself the instigator of the Soda City Sabres.
I think it's really easy for people to forget that faculty members are actually people, and we have lives outside of the university.
Morris started the organization after a friend sent him an article this past May, saying the French Fencing Federation recognizes lightsaber combat as an official discipline. He wanted to create a work-life balance with something he's passionate about.
It's just a natural outgrowth of my love of science fiction, growing up with the movies, growing up with the characters, and giving me something active to do.
That mix of passion and desire for activity
Did you see the latest episode?
is what Morris hopes will attract newcomers to the organization from a galaxy far, far away. For Carolina Insider, I'm Chloe Rafferty. Some kids dream of going to space, while others are just as excited to blast through the door of the South Carolina State Museum's newest exhibit. Apollo 50 Journey to the Moon celebrates the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. The anniversary was back in July, but the museum is celebrating now by taking a look at South Carolina's hand in space exploration. The luminous display of astronauts from the Palmetto State shows young kids that anyone can explore space, no matter their race or gender.
I want to live on Mercury!
Science fanatic Zebediah Goldston brought his kids to the exhibit and says he likes the museum's interactive approach.
The more hands-on kids could get with science, the better. A lot of learning this day and age is not done with hands-on experiments. It's mostly on computers, and I think tactile learning is probably the strongest learning sense that we can get.
This is especially true for 6-year-old Angelina Santiago,
I want to be an astronaut.
who imagines what it would be like to visit space.
It would be like I would be floating on a giant planet.
Zebediah recalls being over the moon for science as a kid,
I was about 4 years old and I watched a shuttle launch.
and he wants his kids to follow in his footsteps.
I just hope they get a chance to do it too. Say we play rockets, right? We've launched rockets.
One small step for kids, one giant leap for their dreams. For Carolina News, I'm Chloe Rafferty.